Hey beauties, welcome back to Mindful Beauty. Today we're gonna do a no makeup summertime look because summer is here. I'm excited. It's been so hot in California and wearing makeup is just so hard when it's hot. So with beautiful products that are vegan and cruelty free from my favorite lines, Pacifica Beauty and Living Libations, I'm going to show you how to get a great simple look that you can step outside and protect your skin at the same time and show your true beauty. First things first, I'd like to apologize because I had some major technical difficulties after I had recorded my 3-part series, which I started a couple of months ago. So I do apologize that there has been a lag between videos, and I did unfortunately lose the footage that I had for that final video of the 3. And so I'm going to do my best to recreate it now for you. It's my review of Pacifica Beauty's Super Kale shampoo, and I had used it without using a conditioner because I wanted to see what it would do to my hair. Well, since then I have been using it and loving it, and I used it this morning and my hair is dry and it's exactly what I hope for with an air dry. So now that we've got that cleared up and apologies out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and forgive myself. And if you have anything that you would like to forgive yourself for, any imperfections that you may find within yourself, because speaking from my own experience, we are our own worst enemies when it comes to criticism. And I just want to have a moment of forgiveness for any flaws that you may find within yourself. And just know that you're loved and people love you, and it's love that makes the world go round. So as this video is technically a continuation, a recreation of what my 3rd video was going to be, I am going to let you know that I have washed with my amazing Living Libations Seabuckthorn Best Skin Ever and used a nice organic hemp cloth to exfoliate just a little bit in the areas that I need, which for me are my chin and my nose and my jawline, which tends to get hormonal breakouts every month. So what I'm going to do, because the foundation I'm going to use from Pacifica has quite a bit of moisture in it because it is a serum foundation, it has a natural silica and moisture in it, I'm just going to use a touch of the Seabuckthorn Living Libations Best Skin Ever on the areas where I do need a little bit of more moisture, even though it's hot. And when I say a touch, I'm talking like droplets. Like I'm barely going to put a little bit on my hand and just a touch, barely at all. And I'm just going to dab it around, ironically, the same areas that need exfoliation. What the Seabuckthorn actually does is encourages the pores to unclog. So we're getting a little lipid layer of support here from these natural oils. Because this is technically a continuation of the last video that I did, my skin is already prepped with my Living Libations skincare. A little bit of Best Skin Ever, a little bit of All Seeing Eye Cream, and a little bit of Open Sky Eye Serum. So if you're curious about those, you can watch my last video on Living Libations skincare. So I'm all prepped, moisturized, and now for the piece de resistance, the Dreamy Cover Bare Face Serum Foundation. It's quite a mouthful. By Pacifica. All vegan, all cruelty free, made in Oregon, just beautiful foundation, great for summer, has a SPF 20. All of the ingredients are plant-based. There is silica for the slight fluid foundation feeling that you get that makes it so lightweight. It's all coconut based. It has Rosa centifolia, sensitive skin moisturizing ingredient that's derived from a hybrid cabbage rose. It also has Iris padilla leaf cell extract, which is essentially a stem cell from the iris, Shondus crispus, which I may be pronouncing wrong, but essentially it's an Irish moss derived from red algae, which is another sort of cleansing and toning, moisturizing sea-derived ingredient. So these are all very great things for your skin. I would say that they're great for all skin types. And like I said, it is pretty moisturizing, and you're going to use the tiniest bit of foundation that you have ever used in your life, I imagine, to cover your entire face, because it's that featherweight and that potent. You're gonna see it's beautiful. It gives the most beautiful finish. So excited to show you. I've got all my close friends hooked on it. So I actually have 2 shades. It comes in 3 shades, and I bought the lightest, which is fair light, and the medium, which is light medium. And depending on how tan I want to look, I mix the 2 or use one or the other. But they are self-adjusting, so I would recommend picking one up that closely matches your skin tone, and then if you want to play, if you really like it, then get a second one and you can blend them and even use them for contour if you're interested in doing that. So the key to these serum foundations is to shake them. You have to shake them a lot. So maybe while you're boiling your water for your coffee or tea, or maybe you're doing your morning dance around the house like I do sometimes, shake them up. We're shaking them. It's gonna be a lot of shaking. And today I am going to mix the 2. So, let me pin my hair back. I am going to use my amazing flat buffing brush by EcoTools. Again, all cruelty-free and recyclable. So I'm gonna take the Fair Light first. Also, it smells delicious. You can smell the rose and you can smell the iris, definitely. It's very nice, but a natural fragrance that isn't gonna break you out. So I'm gonna take the tiniest bit. See that? Tiny bit. And I'm gonna do like 3 little dots of that. And what I like to do with this is I like to build it, because day to day you're gonna need more or less coverage. And I'm gonna take the light medium and do the same thing. 3 little squirts. See that? Barely anything. And by the way, this is how it should look, creamy. If it looks a little separated when you squirted it, you didn't shake it enough. So I'm gonna take my flat brush and I'm gonna start with under the eyes, and I'm going to just pat it in. So already you can see a difference. So we're going to move out from there, from the eye area. That's where I like to start personally. And then I kind of just go everywhere. So, need a couple little more squirts. So this builds to a full coverage if you want a lot of coverage. But I would say it is a medium coverage, which is perfect for covering up any blue spots and uneven skin. So that was 3 tiny squirts at a time, 3 times I've done so far. 3 times. And we're pretty much done here. I'm gonna do just a little touch extra around the eyes because I tend to get a little blue. All the redness that I had is virtually gone. And if you want, you can also take this down onto the neck. I will give just a touch more of the light medium. 1 tiny, 2 tiny, 2 tiny bit of the Fair Light, and just bring it down for a little bit of natural blending and coverage here. So that's foundation. And I've got my trusty Living Libations Cape Chamomile Lip Balm. Now for a little color in the cheeks, we're going to use this lovely Maiden Fern Blushing Balm by Living Libations. Blush that blushes you. So sweet. So the ingredients, I'll just read them quickly for you, are jojoba, olive, Seabuckthorn, happy beeswax, rose otto, neroli, lavender, immortelle, carrot, ginger, cinnamon, peppermint, cayenne, turmeric, stone root. And these are all very safe things for your skin. They're all nourishing in different ways. It smells amazing. You can smell pretty much every ingredient. It's just got such a complex layer. I wish I had smell-o-vision that you could smell this, but you'll have to pick it up yourself and try it yourself. So this is good for lips and cheeks. I'm actually just going to use it on cheeks today. And what I like to do is take an EcoTools flat brush. This is good for eyeshadows, it's good for concealer, it's good for anything where you want something a little bit exacting. And I'm just going to take a little bit goes a long way. Again, that's what's great with these natural products, is a little bit really does go a long way. And who doesn't like that? Less purchasing, less waste. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of this. You see how pigmented it is on my skin? And with the immortelle, the turmeric, and the ginger, not to mention the cayenne, it's going to bring all of the warmth that your skin naturally has to your cheeks. So it will be long wearing. It works beautifully over the foundation. Next, the Living Libations Moccasin Flower Lover Lips. So this is essentially a little bronzer stick. You can use it everywhere on your face. Lips shimmer with the golden amber glittering bronze glow of this organic highlighting balm, bringing the sun-kissed bliss of eternal summer to lips, eyelids, and cheeks. Delight your face to an amber bronze infusion of jojoba, beeswax, rock rose, jasmine sambac, ylang ylang, blood orange, vetiver, Seabuckthorn, and mica. So it does have a little bit of mica to give it that sheen, and again, along with the Cape Chamomile lip balm and the blushing balm, they do have beeswax in them. So if you're a vegan that doesn't use any bee products, I apologize. You're not going to be able to use them. So this happens to smell like delicious moccasin flower, which I had never smelled prior to using this, and it's how can I describe it? Again, smell-o-vision would come in so handy right now. Creamy, musky, and fresh at the same time. So what I like to do is use a little bit to highlight my cheeks, and I use it on my eyelids. It's so simple. It's just like using crayons. And you just do it to your heart's content. However much coverage you need of the color is up to you. It's gonna look different on different skin tones, but it's going to highlight everyone's skin for sure. And then I'm just gonna bring it up in a little moon shape right on my cheekbone, on the top of my cheekbone. If you have someone to kiss your face, they're going to want to kiss you all over because your face is going to smell amazing. Between the rose and iris extract in the foundation, the blushing balm, and this moccasin flower, oh man, my face smells so good right now. And it's not overwhelming. It's not like, ew, gross. You know how when you can combine perfumes and it's too much and all the scents get mixed up? These all just complement each other, because they're part of nature, and nature goes together when it's purified, and these are just the purest products that I can find out there, and I'm so happy that they exist. To finish off the color, I'm going to take my Power of Love Nudie Red natural coconut based lipstick that is very vegan. So anyone who was a little disappointed about the beeswax ingredients in the Living Libations products, have no fear, because your coconut love is here. So this is a nude, and it will be nude on every skin tone and every lip color. And it doesn't feather, which is great if you're starting to get fine lines around your mouth for any reason. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply. And I did put on that Cape Camomile Living Libations lip balm first, but you don't have to. This is moisturizing enough, this nudie red. So just put a little pink on your lips. And finally, we've got Pacifica's Stellar Glaze Mascara. It's lengthening and strengthening, has a big fat brush, which will give buildable coverage for your lashes. If you want to curl your lashes ahead of time, that is up to you. This is not a waterproof mascara, but I have used it poolside, and I didn't put water on my face, but it also didn't sweat off in the sunshine. So I'm going to just dab it lightly because we're doing the snow makeup. I woke up like this. This is how my skin looks. I'm beautiful, hear me roar, lionesses. And of course, any man who likes to use mascara and eyeliner, this is definitely amazing. So the one thing that I will tell you about this mascara is you need to do all of your building, all of your layers of the mascara right away, because when it dries, it dries. It doesn't dry out your lashes, it doesn't dry up the fibers of your lashes, the hair. You don't have to have any fear of anything breaking off, but it's not easy to do multiple layers and have your lashes all separated like I tend to like to do after it dries. So it's a semi-false lash look, which is fantastic for a natural mineral-based mascara. That's all she wrote. Now you've got glowing skin and great air-dried hot girl hair. All right, mindful beauties, now you're ready to face that summer day. Go out there, shine with love, be proud of yourself, know your value, don't lower your standards. Thank you for your authenticity, your courageousness, and your mindfulness in all aspects of your life. And don't forget to forgive yourself. I'll see you soon.